another great day of painting. We got our airbrush ready to go, and we got some blue gigis, that we're gonna spray up today. We have 3 of them. We got 3 of them that we're gonna spray up today. So we're gonna tape up the tails, put them on our helping hands, and then we can get to work. Move that back a little bit so we just have a little bit of breathing room. And we're gonna try some different stuff today with these. We get to experiment, which is gonna be fun. That's what I'm excited about the most. So we're just gonna go ahead and tape up our tails. So really what we're just doing here is making sure that no paint gets on our tails as we're spraying, because there's no reason to paint the tail. Alright, here we go. The first one ready to go. There we go. Shaping up our other tail. I want to be careful that I don't mess up the hairs. Alright, so just gonna do a little loose fold on there. Just make sure it's nice and tight here. And pop it on our helping hands. And then we got our third one here, just as a little reference. Little stencil, some other helping hands, and here we go. All right, so we're all taped up. We're ready to start painting, and we're gonna play around with some different colors. Obviously going green. We got some sand. I'm gonna do a base coat of sand because I want to see what that kind of does for us. We'll go yellow, we'll go red and orange for the belly to get the nice solid colors. And then I've got some dark brown, this dark kind of some stripes, and we can do some detail work on the fins and the gills and all that fun stuff. And I gotta check because I have some purple. I think it would be really cool to put a little bit of purple in through here just for some detail. Let's check real quick. Just fluorescent purple. Okay, so I think we'll go no purple. And here's a little reference for you guys. So this is one that I painted up the other day. So I'm going to go something kind of similar with the yellow to the orange to the red. But then I want, instead of this kind of base, the orange, I'm going to go sand. And I'll go orange up here. Brown stripes. And then that green over the top. So let's get started. We'll do let's do our sand first, I guess. So we've got, this is a Iwata Neo, and we've got some Createx sand. We're just going to pop this into our cup. Just like that. And we are ready to go. So I appreciate you guys being on the live stream. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. And let me know because I'm about to start airbrushing. If it gets too loud, just let me know. I'm not worried too much about getting the belly, but just enough that it's not very white. Make sure we're getting the top of the fins. Looks like that was a bug or something. That's weird. When we're airbrushing, Scott Fudge, hi. I'm good at this. I hope so. When we're airbrushing, we want to think in layers. So this is just our base layer. And then we're going to build layers and build layers and build layers on top of this. Boom. That's that. And it's just a... What's up? Hello. It's just a subtle difference, but I think it's going to pay off in the long run because I really don't want... I think that's just too bright. You know, so by adding just this kind of transparent sand, I think that's going to make a big difference. Making sure we're getting the tops nice and good. There we go. So that's all we got for that kind of base layer, is that transparent sand color. So we got some extra in our cup here, so we're just gonna drain that all out. Alright, so we're just about empty. And we'll just clean out the extra paint. And then we're going to squirt some water in there. Just to make sure it's nice and clean. Cool. All right. So I guess the next color we'll go with is some yellow. We're going to go yellow on the belly here. You know what? We're going to go just straight orange today. Skipping the yellow. Going to go orange on the belly. And we're going to hit it on the tail just a little bit. So loading up the orange. And it's a little wet. So we'll just take our heat gun real quick. Alright, here we go. So here we go, the orange. And just that little subtle bit of orange there, I mean, really just pays off. So we're even going to hit it on the sides a little bit here. Just like that. I went a little bit too high on that side, but that's okay. We're going about halfway with our orange here. I like how that looks around the gill plate there, so we're going to hit the gills in the mouth there with some more orange. Whoa, pretty good. Do the same thing over here. Just like that. Boom, just like that. So we're going to heat that up real quick just till it dries. So just a little bit of heat there. And we got to run out all this orange. Okay. And once we spray the orange out, we got to wipe out whatever's left in the cup. Then use our little bit of water here. Just spray whatever we got out. Just like that. Boom. And now we'll go with our green. So here on this green, we're actually going to try something new today. Because this green is very, very, very green. So we're going to do some green in our cup. So we can see that green is very, very green. Not like bluegill green, but just too green. So we're going to add some brown to darken it up. We're going for like a green pumpkin kind of green. So we're just going to start with 2 drops. And I guess we'll use the back end of this alligator clip here to mix all that up. I'm just trying to darken it up just a little bit. So this is about 30 drops of green, about 10 drops of brown. So really gonna go for that darker brown color here. And we're gonna do, we'll go a little bit more brown. And we're going to play around with that. So this is about 30 drops of green, just some regular Createx transparent green, and then about 15 drops of Createx dark brown. And now what we're doing is we're actually going to switch it up here a little bit. We're going to take it off of our helping hands here. And we're going to place it on our stencil. Because then what we can do from here, like this. So now we can pop this over top and get a really cool effect. So I just got to hold it nice and tight over the top here. We can kind of carry over into the orange. just like that. And now we can take it off. And that's exactly what I wanted to see. So we got the orange on the belly, and then it kind of fades in with the green, and then that sand is on the top, and that fades in with that green as well. So we'll give this a little bit of heat real quick. Just to make sure it's set before we flip it over. Okay. Flip it over. Stencil goes back on. Nice and tight. Ooh. Just like that again. And we're off. Look at that. Oh yeah. Maria Martinez, hello. Thanks for being a top fan. Thanks for that comment. We're out here airbrushing some fishing lures today because we got a little market that we're heading to this Saturday. So I want to make sure that I'm taking some really nice stuff out there. All right, so we just did the stencil for the blue Gigi, and now we're gonna hit this part that is still that kind of transparent sand. Boom, just like that. Not bad, not bad at all. All right. So we're about to do our other side. So if you just hopped on, you get to see we're using our Scrub Daddy. And then we've got our lure. And we're going to place our stencil over top nice and tight. And now we can start our airbrush. Just like that. Oh, I like that a lot. So we use that heat gun just really quickly to make sure that it dries enough where we can flip it over like that. And then we can put our stencil back on. Oopsie poopsies. There we go. Just like that. It's like that, brother. Hit it with the heat gun. Alright. I'm going to pop it back onto our helping hands. That way we can finish it with our green. Zoom back out here. Oh, a little bit too much, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, so we'll hit this with the heat real quick. Scott Fudge, subscribe. Thanks, I just saw that, man. Appreciate the subscription, man. I will be right back. We're about to load up some brown and do some detail work, but I will be right back. Hold up. All right, we're back. Sorry, had to run something inside for my wife. So we just finished our green. So we're time to do some detail work with our brown. Oh my goodness, what the heck? That is not looking right. That is not looking right. You get clogged up just a little bit. Wipe out the paint. Use a little bit of water. And now it's got a little bit of green is okay because we're doing brown detail work. So if it gets a little bit of green, I'm not gonna freak out too much. Yeah, we got our transparent brown. And what we're gonna do right here. Whoa. There we go. That was weird. So now what we're going to do here with our transparent brown is we're going to do some very light stripes. So very, very light. So I just want to barely be able to see it. Just a little bit of that brown like that. And while we're at it, we'll hit the fins. And we'll hit the forehead. And we're going to also hit the eyes. Going there. Sheesh. Alright, so now we're going to try to line it up as best we can. Just like that. That one was terrible. Like that. Dude, I like that a lot. Alright, so we'll get the eye. There we go. Little Gigi. I was looking for the same thing here, just some stripes. Just like that. That one might be a little bit dark, but that's okay. That is weird. I guess it's just clogging. That's a no-no. Dang, dude, what the heck just happened? I wonder if the paint was just too thick. Uh-oh. Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Something right. That's not good. I'll run inside and grab some water real quick because something's going on with my airbrush. So I got to clean that out real quick, but just give me a second. I'll be right back. This would not be a good time for my airbrush to go kaput. Uh-oh. So I'm guessing there's just some sort of little jam up in here. That was weird. That was weird. And that was concerning. Alright, but I'm glad we got it figured out. Well, I guess technically we didn't get it figured out. We'll add our brown back in. And it works. Yay. Now I can spray again. We live to spray another day. A little bit more than I wanted. It's okay. Get around the eye. That's that. All right, let's get rid of this brown chicken, brown cow. Okay. Clean out our cup real quick. Man, only 2 top fans. Drop a comment. Would you believe me if I said this is only my second day airbrushing? I feel like such a freaking idiot. Because I still have to do the fin, but I just cleaned up the cut. Alright, that's okay. It'll all be alright. Toss some more brown in there. And I just cut this out to shape. And so I'll line it up real quick. Dude. Boom. It's actually good that I needed to. Missed a couple spots. There we go. Pull this one up a little bit more. There we go. I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do around the gill plate, because I know I should do something here, but I just don't know what. I don't know if I should just I know I could leave it, but I guess we'll figure that out here in a second. We're gonna go with some red. And we're gonna hit the throats. And the lips. And we'll give a little hint of red on the butt there. Ooh, a little overspray. I think we're gonna go black. Oh, we're gonna take a risk. So we've got to be really careful right here. I don't want to overspray it, but I just want a little bit. Yeah, I think I did too much. I think we're going to go just a little dot there. It's like that. Even that's a little too much for my liking, but that's okay. I think that is what I want. Boom, just like that. So that's about it for today. But that's the bluegill pattern we went with. Well, here, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's really finish this off nice. I am. Love you too. Just that little bit of white, make it pop. There we go. Alright, so that means we did black and white. Let's count it. Let's count the colors. Alright. We went black, white. We did a sand coat base. We did orange. We did green. We did brown. We did red. 7 colors to get this. And I freaking like it. I don't even want to sell these. Look at that. Let me know. What do you think about these? Man, I might do one more with a white instead. But I really like how this kind of comes out. Loving the pattern. Loving the stripes. Boom. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching today's video. 3 lives in 3 days. So, appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be doing more airbrushing videos in the near future. But thanks for coming and hanging out for about an hour. And we were able to get these 2 done. So, appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.